Hey guys, this is Ian Reddick, and I've decided to document my journey as I go through it. I'm currently living with my mom. I'm a legal assistant by day, and then I'm delivering Domino's pizza by night. Right now, my main goals are to get into law school and to be able to get out of law school with no debt. And then I also plan on becoming completely debt free, so no credit cards, no credit card limits or credit card balances, and also no student loan debts to be completely 100% debt free from those things. And so I just wanted to document the process of me going through it because, well, one of the main reasons why is that I believe that truly it's important to show the process of reaching your goals and accomplishing them, and the sacrifice that you have to make, and the fact that it takes time and it's not something that's just done in a day. And success is not a moment, it's a process. So I believed it was truly important to show the process, and I just want to show it for everybody and hopefully inspire people, show some practical things that I do in order to keep me focused and to actually help me reach my goals. Alright guys, sorry for the bad video right now, but I'm heading off to my second job, the one at Domino's. Getting ready to get those pizzas going. I know, my car's old, guys. I'll show it to you later. But yeah, so heading off now. Trying to get a good angle. So headed off to Domino's. Gonna do 7 to 11. Alright guys, let's go. Alright guys, so kind of wanted to go over like some reasons why I actually wanted to do this vlog and like document my current journey. So like a lot of it had to do with showing like I'm at a, like kind of a low point and building my way to what I ultimately want to become. Showing the ups and downs of actually reaching a goal, that it's never just a straight line up, but that there's always something that can happen. Like I just got out of, I had COVID, so I just got out of that, which really messed up, or almost messed up my plans to pay off my second largest student loan debt by December. But fortunately, I work at a law firm that's very kind, with very kind bosses, and so they actually are going to pay me for the time that I was sick with COVID-19. So I'm actually very blessed to work for those people and doing that. But you know, that could have been a lot more serious, and I would have to completely adjust. I still have to adjust because my Domino's job, they're not going to pay me for that time, and obviously all the potential tips and things I've just lost, so I still have to adjust, but it's not as major an adjustment as one would think. So just thankful for that, but that's an adjustment and I'm learning how to do it. And then also, like I said, just to show some vulnerability, to show what it will actually take to be successful, is that it's going to take like a lot of hard work and a focus and discipline to get there. And I mean, I'll be very real about it, is that I have oftentimes where I will be lazy and may not do something that day like I'm supposed to, but I do always get back on track. And so just showing that, hey, you will struggle because it's a long road, but that you can still get there, you will get there. And also for myself too, just to be able to see how far I've come. Sometimes it's easy to forget where you come from, but when you have something that's documented and it's real and it's you in that moment, that's like a huge thing. So I'm hoping to add value to my own life and to add value to everybody else's life, that is like, hey, this is, if you have some goals in life and you're not sure how you're going to get there, or you have some doubts and you need to see somebody else reach their goals, then hey, I'm going to try to add value into your life through this. And then hopefully I can build this channel into something where it adds all types of practical, advice and tools and resources for people to help them reach their goals, to give them anything that can help them accomplish what they want to in life. And so this is kind of my main ultimate goal with actually starting this blog, is then to actually try to add more value into people's lives, and then find other tools and resources for people and lead them to that, so then they can do this themselves. Like I say, right now I'm actually kind of just slow at work right now. I'm like halfway through my shift. Like I might even just be like, yep, I got like an hour left. So, I mean, just got an hour left, almost time to finish. But, I just wanted to show, like, hey, I'm working, 60 hours a week, and I still got things that I got to do, and that I'm just moving forward. So, like I said, I hope that this adds some value and some perspective for people as they watch my journey, and hopefully motivates people to do their own and to actually try to go and achieve the things that they're trying to achieve. And yeah, that's my main thing, is I want to add value and also be very authentic about my own journey. I'm going to show my weaknesses, my strengths, how I overcome my own weaknesses, how I overcome obstacles that come before me. So that's my big thing, really. It truly is. So I just wanted to explain a little bit on like why I'm starting to do this. Few of the reasons why I decided to go fully into this channel and to fully go through it, because originally when I first started actually doing going through trying to be debt free, go to law school and do that debt free, I moved back in with my mom. It'll be like 2 years in May. So I moved back with my mom in like May 2019, and at the time I couldn't have done this because I was like very insecure about moving back in with my mom. I'm a very independent person, and I've been living on my own for a year, like paying bills and doing all of that stuff on my own for a year. I worked at another law firm as a runner and receptionist, and I enjoyed what I did. I had friends. I went to church down there, so I had like a lot of friends from college. So I actually stayed in where I went to college. I went to Spring Hill College down in Mobile, Alabama, and I stayed in Mobile where a lot of my friends were. And then my mom actually had cancer. She had colorectal cancer, and she was going through chemo and radiation. And so, because my mom was going through chemo and radiation, and I also needed to help cut my own expenses, I came back to Memphis, Tennessee, where I'm originally from and where my mom still stays and works. I came back to help my mom with the house and to help her with some of her bills, and also help myself through my debt-free journey. And so originally I couldn't find work for 3 months, just couldn't find anything at all. And so I actually ended up working at FedEx, the hub. So Memphis has the FedEx hub, which is just the main place that your packages will go, and then they'll go to the next stop. But pretty much every package that FedEx deals with, anything they deliver, goes through Memphis first, and then it goes out. And I worked there for 6 months actually, and I was there part time. And actually during that time, I paid off my third largest debt, student loan, which was $4,000, and I paid it off in a few months. In 4 months, just because I was working part-time and I couldn't get full-time work. Like, that's how tough it was to find work at the time, is that I couldn't even get full-time work. And so I did that part-time, and then I actually ended up getting a sales job full-time, and I did that during the day, and then worked FedEx at night. And then I was doing well enough in my sales job that I actually ended up just quitting FedEx. I was making like $700 a week or so. I was doing pretty decent on average, because some weeks are better than others. And then they actually closed down because it would be in like Costco, and you would have to, stand there and try to sell. We were selling direct TV. Yeah, we were selling direct TV to people, and we had to sell people that, and I was pretty decent at it actually. But then they closed down because of COVID. Pretty much right when COVID hit in March, and like stay-at-home orders were coming out, they shut down, and I had to do, and then I was laid off. So I was at home for it was in March. Then it was probably a couple of months. So like April and May, I was just at home doing nothing. I would exercise, play video games, and sleep because I couldn't do anything. So I didn't deal with any of my debt or anything at the time because I was laid off, and I couldn't really find anything. And so what ended up happening is I applied to the Domino's. There's one that's close to where I live, and I got that job first. And then I actually ended up working at Amazon because they have an Amazon hub here in Memphis as well. And then so then I ended up getting that like a few weeks later after I started working at Domino's. So then I would work Amazon during the day, and then I work Domino's at night. And what I decided to do was then viciously attack my second largest student loan debt, which was $13,500. And I was just like, Amazon was offering overtime, so there'd be time and a half. So there were weeks where I was working 80 plus hours. So now the 60 doesn't seem so bad when I was working 80 plus hours a week. So I would work Monday through Saturday at Amazon for 10 hours, and then I would work 4 to 5 hours at Domino's every week, or almost every week. There would be some weeks where they didn't have OT, so I didn't work it. And then, like in late July, I applied to the law firm that I work at now, and obviously I got the job. And so then when I transitioned there, I get paid a little bit more than what I was at Amazon as a legal assistant, but I am getting a lot of legal experience. I learned a lot from my boss, actually, and from all the attorneys that work there. There are 5 attorneys total, and so I actually get to learn a lot from them. And honestly, especially my boss, because he's the owner and operator, and so I kind of get to look into his mind and kind of see like what it took for him to start his own law firm, and the process that it took him there, and of course just how he operates his business now. I mean, he's like, honestly, he makes amazing money. He brings in like at least $1 million a year, and then this is in like Shelby County, where we're one of the poor districts in Tennessee, so people just typically don't make a lot of money. So I've been learning a lot from him. I mean, like I said, I still get paid well. I still work, 60 hours a week. I don't go. So, like, honestly, the weekend, I'm doing a lot of my resting then. But I'm actually thinking about adding it on this YouTube. And I do plan on monetizing YouTube and turning that into a business as well for myself. But like I said, I don't want to do anything like that if I truly don't believe that it'll add any value, because to me, what's the point? It's like, I'm not trying to do money grabs. I'm not a, con man. So I want to be as authentic as possible. And like I said, I want to show some more practical steps. So for like tomorrow, I'm actually going to show some of the things that I do to keep myself focused. Like, I'll show my budget, showing how much I dedicate towards debt and how much I work. So how much I'm going to dedicate towards my debt. Show some of the goals that I've actually set in place for the year anyway, and kind of how I break down all like my goals and how I break down my day. And I'll show a lot of that stuff tomorrow. And then, of course, after that, I'll just show my process as a whole and just continue to show me going to my other job, me working at this job, and just kind of going overview of how much I'm making so far, how well I'm doing, or how bad I'm doing. Like tonight, where I'm only making like $12. Literally, I've worked like 3 hours and I only have $12 to show for those 3 hours in tips. So like I said, though, you win some, you lose some. So I'll be coming back at you tomorrow. I just wanted to explain like why I got into it, kind of give some backstory on just what kind of ultimately led me to actually doing this now. And I do wish I had done it earlier to show the whole process. But I understand that everything has its time and its place. And I'm just happy that honestly I decided to do it now so I can provide value now. So hopefully this is just perfect timing. Alright, thank you so much, guys. Alright, guys. I'm like halfway through my shift at Domino's right now. Only made $12 in tips. Yay. It's just a slow night though, so it's not that people are being super rude or anything. It's just tough night tonight. You have them, highs, lows, whatnot. So, just gonna keep hustling, and then I'll let you know when I get off my shift tonight. Alright guys, so I'm gonna show you how much I made tonight from all the tips and everything. Big 20, and then 1, 2, 3. Alright, so $23 tonight. So like I said before, slow night tonight. So just not a lot of tips, not a lot of deliveries in general. So there you go. Like I said, slim night tonight, but hopefully tomorrow night will be a better night. Hey guys, back again. Another morning, another day, another dollar, as they say. So headed off to my job at the law firm right now. Just getting ready for the day. All right, I'll get back with you guys later. All right, day 2, Tuesday from Domino's. 20, and 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. All right, $34 for tonight. It was another slow night again. Hopefully tomorrow night will be better. All right, guys. Day 3. Well, really, it's just Wednesday, November 18th. Yeah, there we go. Just back at it again. New morning, new day. All right, let's just hope that everything goes well today. And I'll get back with y'all after this job, my morning job, and get back with you while I'm back at Domino's.